Hi guys, and welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. Got a little audience here to listen to this reading. This is a general love reading for the month of, well, I'm not really putting a time stamp on it, so it's not gonna be, I'm not doing time stamps anymore because time is fluid. This message is for Leo. It may or may not resonate. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I'm not a licensed counselor, so, any actions that you take are strictly upon your own free will. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Turn the TV off, guys. All right. I am feeling an energy around the heart and a slight stress or a pain in the face and in the side of the teeth, maybe the mouth. I don't know if you guys are stressed out about something. You may have some oral issues going on, like might be time for you to go to the dentist, maybe some sinus issues. What is this on my leg? Because it's itchy and it's scratching me. What else? I know that looked like I was scratching my crotch. I was not. Anyway, let's see here. Let's get into it. All right, we have, let's get in a little bit closer, guys. We have the Moon in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups upright, and Oppression reverse. Let's scoot this back again. All right. So there may be like a lack of support. Generally, when you get the moon, I think it generally represents, in a regular tarot, it will represent like something done in the dark, maybe the shadows, something in the shadows. Sometimes lies, it could be secrecy, but this is in reverse. So maybe something's coming to the open, something's coming to light. We also have Eight of Cups in reverse. Normally this would mean that you are leaving something emotional, but it looks like maybe something that you weren't happy with, but you're not moving necessarily away from it. You also got the Three of Cups upright, which generally means what celebration?
The Four of Cups?
No, Three of Cups.
Upright, celebration.
Yeah, celebration. But it also could be a third-party situation since this has to do with love. And oppression in reverse means that you are coming out of an oppressive state. So let's go ahead and clarify. I went straight into shuffling because I guess that's what it was telling me to do. See if we can't figure out about how to turn some of these situations around. All right. Yeah, I think you might be stressing. You could possibly be stressing about something. All right. Shows here that you actually have the power. So there's something that you are going to take control of, especially I think when it comes to making a decision. Three of Pentacles. This is showing us that, you're creating a happy home. There's something financially that you're doing that you're in control of. there's an imbalance. So maybe this could be a third party situation and that's what the imbalance is. Or, you could be dealing with two people and that's an imbalance. Maybe you're unable to choose. Let's clarify that. Either you're being defensive or you're fighting with somebody about something. Or maybe it's saying that something isn't worth the fight. Yeah, there's no happy home. There's no stability. Could be with somebody that you're dealing with. They're cutting off communication. And either they're not protecting themselves or you're not protecting yourself from the situation. You're moving away from the pettiness. So maybe, I think this third party situation has to do with like somebody that you could currently be with and somebody that has to do with the past. Because you're not really done with either situation. It could be somebody that's fighting for you, but the situation is not stable. So you may be cutting off communication with somebody, and they're not protected themselves from that. Plus you're moving away from the pettiness.
I know you there.
Yeah. Princess of Cups. So there's not going to be, there's no love with that.
I know you there.
But at the very end, there's 10 of Cups. So I guess in some situation you figure out how to choose between the two people, and you realize that the other person actually will bring you some type of fulfillment. Yes. And what did I say? Total fulfillment. Ace of Cups. So started something new, being emotionally fulfilled or overfloweth. And the energy underneath is sacrifice. So if I go and read the story, yeah, there was something that you weren't happy with. It was keeping them up at night, but there was a new beginning with somebody. They see you as love. There was a decision that had to be made. You're generous. You're not tempted. You're sticking to your word. But somebody that you were dealing with wasn't, like, they didn't protect themselves from the letdown. Like, when you decided on choosing this other person, it was a situation where they didn't protect themselves. You have strength. You have a happy home. You walked away from something. Yeah, you're watching your ships come in, and whoever you chose is love, and they see you as love. Yeah, you weren't gonna, the other person was defeated. They were in their head. I think they tried to communicate with you and maybe tried to get you to come back, but you were protecting yourself. You were not having any of that because you knew that whatever it was that they were doing was devious. You used your wisdom. You planted some seeds and you used your wisdom, and you took the traditional approach to starting something new. There was two people, but the person that you could have chose, or the other person, it just wasn't going to be good. They saw you as love, but you didn't see them as love. Yeah. You decided, you made a decision, you chose balance. You moved away from this person that wasn't bringing you anything. And then that other person came in and offered you something. The other person was upset, I think, because you chose them. And it definitely talks about you moving away and you standing like on your word. Like you are not moving, you're not budging from that position. It's like, if you can't treat me this way, then I'm not going to deal with you anymore. Yeah, you are focused. And somebody did whatever they needed to do. There was a sacrifice that was made in order to be with you. Or maybe you sacrificed, you know, that situation because it just wasn't healthy for you. So that's the story. Let's see here. When I use the Love Tarot cards, you generally only do 4 of them. Because it kind of clarifies the love situation. I'm not picking up any particular sign. Just that there is a lot of emotional fulfillment. Either that, or I could read it as you didn't choose anybody. But I do think that you chose somebody. There is somebody that you did choose, you know, and they make you happy. They're here to fulfill you. All right. So we got the Queen of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Pentacles, as you can see in this card, they're at your feet. They're going to do anything for you. So yeah, this person is probably definitely sacrificing for you. 5 of Wands, there goes that energy again, where somebody watched you make a decision and it wasn't them. And that upset them. Like spying. They're not happy with that. 7 of Pentacles. So you need to be a little bit careful because they're just going to be, what's that Beyonce song? Drunk in love. Whatever that song is. That's like my least favorite Beyonce song. But literally, that's what they are. Or maybe
everybody's least favorite song.
No, it's not. But this, I think maybe it was the person that you didn't choose. That's how they felt about you. They were recklessly in love with you. You were gone. Like you intoxicated them. And then, of course, we've got 6 of Wands. So you got a lot of wands up here. It could be that you're dealing with a fire sign, or this is your energy, which is the fire sign. And maybe you turn down an earth sign. This person's into you, and they like your butt. All right. Yeah. This other person, the energy underneath is showing us the King of Swords, and they really wanted you. They wanted to control the situation. They wanted you on your knees, you know. But there's somebody, this person that you didn't choose, who has this energy, which is an air sign. Could have been an air sign that feels some type of way, but they wanted to control you in the situation. But what's crazy is that they're still watching you. They're still watching you, Leo. They're paying attention to what you're doing. And they don't like it. But they were like kind of like maybe a narcissist. Like the energy just wasn't right for you guys to be together. I think whoever you're choosing was actually the right person for you. You know, at this time or whatever. If you were dealing with 2 people. This may not be everybody's story. I could only be reaching maybe one person. But I think this is, you know, definitely a story for Leos. Because you guys are known, like, not to be alone. People are attracted to you. They love your confidence. They love your spirit. They love your style. You guys are popular. You know, everybody wants you. It's a thing with you guys. And you all love it because y'all eat y'all eat up the glory. It's, you know, just how you guys are. Let's go ahead and get the path of wisdom through the Vision Tarot. And this is going to tell us, you know, how you're approaching or what's going on. What's the path of wisdom for Leo? Okay, small medicine wheel. So there is a situation that you may that you need to heal from. Stress. What did I say? I said I felt it in the side of my head and maybe in my mouth or teeth. Some of you all may have to go to the dentist for something, but just that there was stress. So I think that other person that you decided that wasn't going to be good for you, I think the situation kind of stressed you out. It wasn't good. 10 of water. So there is strong emotional fulfillment. Again, we got 10 of water here and 10 of cups. Both of them mean the same thing. 10 meaning the number of completion. So this is something that's really going to be good for you. Got double rainbows on the board here. 5, loss. So in a regular tarot, you would be walking away from something. But in this situation, you know, on these cards, these are neither positive nor negative, but the loss wasn't a loss. It wasn't anything that you needed. You only needed this, which is the emotional fulfillment. You don't need a bunch. You just needed that one. Mother of air. So I think that this is where we get into the wisdom. I think that you set out on your own. You are thinking for yourself. You didn't let anybody make the decision for you. You made the decision yourself because you really knew what it was that you were supposed to be doing in the first place. Chaos. So you got yourself out of a situation that could have been harmful. 3 of earth. So again, you got the 3 here and actually the 3 of pentacles over here. So it means that there is an opportunity for something, you know, very special to grow. Happy home. You're learning things. You're understanding your lessons. Oh, that's 7. All right. So this is actually a really good reading. And the 2 of air. And this says inner peace. So it looks like you kind of went through some things with this other person. But whoever it is that you're talking to currently or dealing with, this new person, I don't think it's necessarily somebody from your past. It's somebody that's newer, but they're better for you. It's a better match. And there's peace with this. All right. Let's go ahead and get the wisdom. Actually, that's not the order that I do this in. I'm sorry. Let's get the inner message. The inner message is important because these sacred rebel cards that we're getting ready to draw next really have to do with you and your energy. It's kind of like the deeper meanings, the deeper decisions, the deeper parts of you, just not the surface level, you know, but going within underlying issues, possibly, you know, things that need to be sorted out. I really enjoy these cards because, you know, they just speak to you. A lot of people, when they see them, they're like, oh my gosh, they look scary, but they're not. You have to kind of look at it I mean, there's just so much going on in them, and they have such deep meanings. All right, let's see here. Softly, the tender touch. So whoever is, you know, you may have been hurt by something in the past, and the thing or the person or where you're at right now is that you are very sensitive, and that whoever is coming towards you has to be tender with the touch. They have to be sensitive to your needs because, you know, you're not here you don't need to be hurt anymore. This is about taking your time, watching your back, just healing. I don't know if you went through something, Leo, or what. Also seeing the true you. This is, you know, looking at yourself and understanding, you know, that you're an actual person, and you know, you deserve respect. Looking at yourself, loving yourself, being honest with yourself. And I've never picked this card, but I think this is really cool. It's called the Shock of New. So maybe the new person is going to bring an energy that's going to show you some new things, you know, and it's going to be very surprising because things are going to be different. And the overall energy is spirals of manifestation. So if this is if you do have a person that you are currently dealing with because you cut off the old person, this is you really wanting to concentrate to manifest the kind of love that you're actually looking for. So even if you're single, you know, be specific in your prayers with God, so that way what you're trying to create and manifest will come to you. All right, Leo, let's get the wisdom. What is the wisdom telling us for Leo's love reading? Shuffle till it won't let me shuffle anymore. Uh-oh, we're gonna be shuffling for a long time. Dang, I never get this many shuffles. It was like there's some type of message that's going on, guys. The wisdom must be really, really good for you, Leos, this time. All right, I'm gonna stop this madness. All right, here we go. Originality, blaze your own trail. Of course, Leo. So continue to go into yourself. Be your original you. That's why everybody loves you. Celebration. Let go and have fun. I know that's right. Go have some fun. Quit being so serious. And face your fears. Resist the power of fear. So don't let a bad situation with a person that was trying to pursue you or a situation that you were in scare you from the new one coming forward. All right. And of course, the overall energy is Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for the mind, body, and spirit. So yeah, the more I'm reading this, the more I'm thinking that this person that you decided to cut off was really not good for you. Like they may have hurt you, Leo, which is really sad because Leo should not be hurt. It's bad when you guys are hurting. That's the wrong thing to do because, you know, you really, really hurt. Like, you hurt like almost like how an Aquarius hurts. You know, Aquarius is pain. When they're pain, that pain runs so deep that it has no words to be expressed. And I think for you, Leos, you guys are so strong that when you get hurt, that it hurts so bad that you kind of internalize it. It almost turns you guys cold. Well, this card really wants to come out. Airplane, spread your wings and fly. So this could back up everything that I've been saying about that person. You know, is airplane is like getting on a plane and leaving. You know, because when you do it, what happens? You fly away. You know, so yeah. Fire. That's very interesting because, you know, a lot of the cards that I've been pulling are your energy, Leo. And we have here fire. It says take responsibility for your power. So we've got power here and we've got power here. So we might want to, I know, Leo, that you guys love attention, but maybe you might want to tone it down a little bit because people have a tendency to take that the wrong way, especially when you're dealing with somebody, because the charm is just so good and so strong, it really captivates and pulls people in. So it's hard sometimes when you're just being normal with a person, or you're just kind of being yourself, and they think that you're all of a sudden liking them, and you might not be, but now they're all into you and you can't get rid of them. And bathroom. Flush away all that is no longer serves you. Yeah, so, to me that says spread your wings, fly away, start a fire with somebody new, because what's fire? It's like a burning love. And bathroom, and flush away the old motherfucker. Flush away that old asshole, because you don't need him. You don't need him. Look at my son backing up what I'm saying. And again, the overall energy is flying. Arise and see the higher point of view. Yeah, so you don't need to be dealing with that garbage, Go for what you know. See the new. That's what's most important, because you know that there's something way better for you. I think you feel it. Sometimes I think that you're scared to walk away from a situation, but don't be, because it doesn't serve you. All right, Leo, that was your reading. That was your general love reading. I hope that, hopefully it resonated with you. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Check some of the other signs. You can follow me on Instagram, butterfly_box78. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.